Silence.
Gotta be on our best behavior.
Gotta be good boys. We're in high school
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, we gotta.
Where's now?
Yeah, we gotta
Kidding,
listen
I
to
got
the
worse
teachers
as high
and
school went
everything.
on. I was more rigorous time went on.
Oh, I accidentally unfollowed you. Hang on.
Best
Wow.
behavior.
Best behavior.
God, stop hosting Matt.
He's really trying to host.
Like, San Andreas is a good game and all, but like, come on.
Oh shit. My resub doesn't
Finally,
start
there
till,
we
like,
go.
My resub doesn't start till like the 5th, so I can't rub that in your face. Fuck.
I'm just kind of grooving out to this song now. Because I unironically like it.
No, the music in this game is actually pretty good.
He's not talking about the music in this game.
Yeah, I have the game muted right now. I'm playing fucking what I was joking with JBI about. The quintessential 80s prom song. True by Spandau Ballet.
Oh.
Like he's not listening to this. Whatever we're listening to.
Ba, ba.
What we're listening to is alright, like for elevator music.
Wait, so you
No,
guys
it's-
still have game audio?
It's too hype
Yep.
for elevator
Yeah.
music.
That's weird.
We
Still have game
Because
audio. Yeah.
it's muted for me.
Yeah, well, get fucked. It's not muted for us.
It's not for us. We hear it. It's the only
It's
thing
probably
we hear.
because it's
can't control
footage
us.
of the game.
Yeah, it's streaming directly from the window.
Yeah.
We'll be
Smart,
sure
it
to
makes
tell you
sense.
if it did what I did when I had screen sharing with audio. I'll be sure to tell you if it goes to shit and it just kills our ears. Oh my neck. Oh god.
What'd you do?
With your neck. Do you need to get a better one?
I just need a better everything. I got a shitty neck. I got a shitty leg. I
Oh,
got
hey,
two
just like
shitty
Big
legs,
Cass.
actually. Yeah, like Big Cass.
Cass, he only has one bad one.
I'm Big Cass, apparently.
Double Big Cass. You are 14 feet tall.
With 4 bum legs.
Essentially.
Oh man, you are double the cast that I am.
What's funny is, I was thinking at first, oh, there's no way we could have played the fucking Raven Sidearm thing that you wanted me to start with. But now I'm just fucking playing Spandau Ballet for 4 minutes.
I was gonna say, you're just gonna play this whole other song rather than
Yeah.
the mashup song that I gave
And
you. that was
unlike
a less
Taylor
chance of getting
Swift-
fucked.
Unlike a fucking Taylor Swift thing, Spandau Ballet in 2018 might be willing to fucking do stuff.
They might be willing to fuck your ass.
Yep.
Right here on Twitch.
That we'll get banned.
Oh, we're trying to be on our best behavior here.
I have no best behavior.
I don't think any of us
Well,
do.
we'll
Maybe
find
Caleb.
one.
I'm trying to
That's
be on my
true.
best behavior by
I'm
playing
always on my
Monster
best
Prom.
behavior.
I was gonna say, I'm trying to be
Look,
on my
we
best
have a
behavior by
whole-
dating these fictional monsters.
I cannot say you're always on your best behavior. We have like 20 million quotes of you proving that otherwise.
Okay.
Don't expose me, please.
Don't expose me for the bad guy that
Public's
I
not
actually.
ready.
One of my favorite quotes of Caleb is, "Please don't." One of my favorite Caleb quotes is, "Trucks are not children."
It's a pretty good quote. And it's a fact. Trucks
It's a
indeed
true
are not
quote.
children.
It's true.
Meanwhile, one
Okay,
of my favorite quotes
Time
from
to
Jamie
unmute
is
that.
Katy Perry's "Wide Awake" apostrophe Cloud 9.
What
Still
about
don't
that?
remember saying apostrophe.
What about the classic Caleb quote of "Brain damage is pretty hot"?
Vintage Caleb.
Vintage Caleb. What do you mean? I don't do this all the time.
Alright, shall we get a move on, or are you still playing the song?
It's over.
Okay.
One of my
So-
favorite Justin quotes. Gumby got fucked and I loved it. Anyway.
Returning to prom.
Or we can also fuck Gumby.
Oh, is that an option?
High school, the sweetest years of our
I was gonna say, I
lives.
feel like if Justin sees a Gumby in here, he's gonna go right for him.
Gotta get it in there.
You know that I love me some Gumby.
You've been proven that you love you some Gumby.
And his little pal Pokey too. Video games are hard.
It's very true.
I mean, they are. I've never played one.
How?
So
I
who's who is the narrator person? Is it like a specific person, or is it just like generic
It's a
narrator?
narrator.
Okay.
You'll see.
Generic narrator can be rep.
That was predetermined, yes.
It'll never be read. Will forever be stuck here for eternity.
Just like real prom. You're just stuck there.
Oh no.
We're just stuck at the school gates.
Also, hello, Johnny.
I keep meaning to put shit in the description, but then I just forget. And then I'm too lazy to ever make stuff for it.
God damn it, I'm gonna have to do it for you, aren't I? Like I did with Gerg a long time ago.
I was
No,
about to say,
I'll
you don't do it
fucking
for
do
me
it.
now.
Yeah, not now.
So,
I was about to say, you could be lazy like me and just decide to do the fucking big buttons.
I remember when you started doing that, and then you just like gave up halfway through because it was too hard.
Then I found out they had the lazy ass big buttons, and I was like, well, here's what I'm doing now.
That was great. And I love that I was trying to explain it to you even. I was like going through with you with it like side by side, and you just couldn't do it.
1 year out the other.
It just wasn't doing.
I was literally just like, I have no idea what you're saying.
so this is a dating sim thing. I only learned about it earlier today because Gerg was talking about it. And it's 4 players. Obviously, we don't have 4 copies of it right away, so we're just doing it on my PC. The 4 people in the call, Gerg, Justin, Caleb, and JBI, are going to be playing the characters. I'm just going to be narrator.
Oh shit, should I roll for the order?
If you'd like.
Alright, everyone, go
I was
to
about to say, since I've actually played
shit.
the game, I could just go last. I keep saying Gerg, and it's messing me up because one of my best friends at work has a very close last name to that.
Never did I think Gerg would fuck someone up.
The only person
Gerg
I-
always fucks me up.
Alright. Everyone, go to the burial ground and type .roll20.
Hey.
Oh fuck, I rolled really low.
They're gonna make me fucking minimize this, and I have to do the thing.
You're making me do things here.
Oh no, how dare I make this easy on everyone? Oh shit.
Alright, hang on.
For reference, Justin just misspelled roll.
There's
Which
2
I
L's
think
in
should
roll.
automatically make him go last.
Oh, I
but-
got my favorite number. I got
Okay, so
17.
Caleb
shit.
and Justin have to re-roll to see who wins.
Yeah, you. Yeah.
Lose my
Alright.
default because I spelled it wrong.
He doesn't deserve.
Oh, 9. And
8. Okay, so it's
Okay.
Caleb, Justin, Gerg, and then me.
Yep.
oh man, the pressure's on.
Okay, so Overwatch Spooky High School. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Okay, so,
Oh shit, yeah, who you
Caleb?
are.
I'm gonna go with. You know what? I'm gonna go with the first one.
I have
Okay.
yellow shirt.
Your
Yeah,
name
his name?
is...
Hold on, Miss K.
You can either go with Yellow Oz, or you can have a custom name.
You know what? Yellow Oz is pretty good.
Combine
Custom
both.
name
Oh,
is
he's
Yellow
gonna-
Oz.
Combine both.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Yeah, he wants
Two
Yellow
suggested
Oz.
names
He
are
wants a custom
Yellow,
name.
Oz, or custom name.
And he wants to be
Oz.
Yellow
Yeah, he
Oz.
wants,
Yellow
he wants to be Yellow
Oz.
Oz.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lowercase. Click on the.
Yeah, I was about to be like, does he have to be Yellow Oz?
Yellow Oz.
Yellow Oz.
Yellow Oz.
Oh, you can't space.
Oh, you can only have one-word names. Oh, boo.
Oh no, boo.
Close enough. That's fair.
Hmm?
Yellow Oz.
That
Yellow
works.
Oz.
Yellow Oz.
Yeah.
And your
What's your
pronoun,
pronoun?
he, she, or they.
He.
Okay. Justin, do you have the choice between Fire Lady, Sexy Male Frankenstein, or Sexy Female Frankenstein?
I think I'm gonna go with Fire Lady. I like her head.
I like
Okay.
how Fire Lady wasn't sexy to you, even though she's showing the most cleavage.
I was about to say, like, probably the most attractive
Well, I mean,
design.
her character design wasn't made to make a rotting, like, abomination of several people's dead bodies attractive. With her, the
enough.
beauty is implied.
Fair enough.
The beauty is implied.
So, Justin, Red, Amira, or custom name? Or Red Amira?
I want her name to actually be custom name, please.
Good old custom name.
I honestly thought you were going with custom.
And your preferred pronoun, he, she, or they?
I want to be a sexy lady.
Okay. Now, Gerg,
Cute Frankenstein girl.
Blue, Vicky, or custom name?
We're gonna be Vicky.
And
And
your
that's
pronoun?
not short for Victoria. That is short for victorious.
I hate you.
She.
Which leaves male Frankenstein to JBI. Green,
Oh, shit.
Brian, or custom name?
Green Brian.
I'm gonna go with the custom name. Blue Brian.
And your pronoun?
Right.
He, she, or they?
We're gonna go with they. We're going gender neutral in this bitch.
Oh man.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom.
Dun dun dun.
I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien
Jesus.
LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. You can
Wait.
invite older people to prom.
Oh,
But
okay.
also,
Right.
if he's still in school, he's probably also pretty
classmates.
dumb.
Yeah. Well, okay. So
He's
there
missing a
actually
horn.
is. There was an explanation for this, and it's just so that way it wasn't as like weird that like a bunch of high schoolers were doing some of the stuff that ends up happening in this game.
Okay, so it's not like
Oh.
17-year-olds.
Okay, that's fair.
Fucking
I'm okay with covering. I'm
All
okay
right.
with covering legal grounds.
Scott Howe, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly large heart.
It's looking
Liam de Lioncourt, 4XDX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. To make them go woo.
Woo!
But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I don't even know why I'm doing that voice. Like,
I
It's
personally
not
enjoy
necessarily
your
a voice. I was gonna
I
say,
personally enjoy your fucking D&D Greg voice.
just fucking. Like,
That's
I'm
new,
the
baby.
trailer voice for all of this.
I was gonna say you're literally trailer
This
voice.
summer.
This
Roach
summer,
Knight.
Monster Prom.
Roach Knight, the fuck's a ghost?
Rob Schneider is a ghost.
Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds
Wait,
are
what?
rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Were we no
Skull
more?
Magazine?
We're now using PhD and bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are.
That's a shark.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I also like how the shark is saying yeah.
You scared the dogs.
The dogs are very afraid of sharks.
They saw the monsters and they're freaking.
Monster
Oh,
Prom,
good for them.
stupidest pop quiz ever. We'll throw a bunch of
No,
absurd
no,
questions
no,
at you.
no, you're not taking my one job. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. What would be the coolest prize you could find in your box of cereal? Yellow
Alright.
Oz.
Let's see. The phone number of that sexy tiger on the front of the box. He's so passionate about breakfast and health that he's surely also a great I hate this. A tiny piece of sharp metal, so every scoop will be full of thrill and danger. Or a sample of a more nutritious breakfast option, so people are encouraged to stop eating that colorful crap.
Well,
Well, I hate number one.
Oh, number 2 or 3 then.
Oh,
Go
You
to
don't
Yellow
know,
Oz.
maybe-
Dangerous or something boring?
And if I and
maybe
if I
your tiny
wanted a
shadow
different-
boy is attracted to Tony the Tiger.
Yeah, maybe you want to roleplay that you're a tiny shadow boy who just loves fucking tigers.
You're a shadow furry.
Hey, Betty. Also, hey, MSK, I forgot to do it earlier. I was caught up in the whole intro. My bad.
I hate
Continue.
And if
Also,
it
hey,
sounds like a
Hitman.
sample of a more nutritious breakfast option. That'd be boring. Just going through your box to find like a sample of a different cereal. If I wanted a different cereal, I would just go get one. So you know what? A tiny piece of sharp metal.
Caleb would
Right?
rather die.
Okay, custom name.
Oh, I'm absolutely going with the first option.
Vicky.
Option 1!
Blue Brian.
Mhm.
Jimmy, I don't you fucking dare.
Mhm.
You know the right answer.
Option 1.
That's right.
So
sharp.
charming.
So bold.
Which inanimate object do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend, provided you went criminally insane? An ATM. Sugar baby life, here I come. A dildo, duh. A human-sized pillow depicting a character created by myself. As a matter of fact, I have all the needed paperwork, and I'm only waiting for the conservative, narrow-minded laws of our country to finally step forward into waifu and husbando territory, as was clearly intended by God.
What the fuck?
3.
I wasn't ready for that jump. Of course, Caleb would fuck his own OC.
Custom name?
I'm gonna go with a big old dildo. Duh.
Duh.
An ATM sugar baby life, here I come.
Blue Brian.
Hmm. A dildo. Duh.
A dildo.
So
So
fun.
So creative.
What would be a deal breaker for a potential lover? The person lacks taste.
Oh, that's
The person is
six.
mediocre. The person lacks manners. The person hates the outdoors. The person is boring. The person is a coward.
You know what? If the person is a damn coward, no dice.
Custom name?
No dice.
If there's anything I hate more than cowards, it's mediocre people. So
Vicky.
The person is boring.
And Blue Brian.
Hmm. I'm always the one who's unprepared for this, even though I have the most time to choose.
Exactly. Look what
The person lacks taste.
Alright.
So, looking at the things I influence, it looked like I just fucked myself over on any easy option.
There's the starting stats for all of you. Looks like Gerg and Justin are tied for smarts. JBI and Caleb are tied
Okay,
there.
I'm full screen now.
And I'm too bored to go through each and every one of them.
I'm the richest, bitches.
Caleb has no charm whatsoever.
How accurate.
Also, me. This is pretty much just the Yogg. That's a game I've always kind of wanted to play. On a stream, at least. Okay, so if it's just like that, you have your choice where to go, Caleb. Auditorium, class, library, outdoors, gym, or bathrooms.
You know what? Let's go to the gym.
Nice and
That
strong.
day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything
man is
seems
kick
lost,
your
but you
ass.
deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 to charm.
Oh,
Oh, hey, he needed that.
I did need that.
You notice Scott and Damien waving their phones in each other's faces and decide to take a look. As you get closer, you realize they're discussing Pokemon's Go, the mobile game that is based on the hit television show Pocket Humans.
oh.
Oh.
Whoa, you've got a Walter Jacobs?
Oh.
Those are so rare. You bet your ass I do. And check it out. His fiscal responsibility stat is 11. He's a fucking beast at doing his taxes.
Shit.
I heard he's lactose intolerant, though. Haha, yeah. I feed him nothing but cheese pizza to fuck with him. He hates it.
Oh.
That's
Don't
not
you
very
fucking
nice.
shit on cheese
I'm super
pizza.
nice to my Leslie Dunbar. Fuck you. You've got Leslie Dunbar, the queen of insurance liability management? Yeah, I had to trade 2 Mindy Babcocks into Jared Fogle to get her, but it was so worth it.
Oh no.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's nothing. You've got a Pokemon so rare it'll send them both into shock. You whip out your phone and show them your
Dick.
Winslow Jibs, fiscal responsibility 14, armor class 20, loving owner of a speedboat and several dogs. Or Scabs Brennicar, sex murderer.
Oh,
That's so good, Caleb.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what to pick. I gotta pick one.
no. You're gonna show the Wolfman that someone owns dogs. He's gonna get upset about that.
Speedball and several dogs. The Winslow Jibs.
Winslow Jibs! Winslow Jibs! He has Winslow Jibs! What's so great about Winslow Jibs? He looks like a tool. I don't know, I just feel like he really gets me, you know? Bro, I will trade you all my lawyer-type Pokemans for that Winslow. And an Ultra Briefcase!
Holy shit!
Oh man.
Or we could make some other kind of arrangement? Wink!
Already? Caleb.
Did you just say wink? Damien's trying to look unimpressed, but you can tell he's never seen such a fine Pokemon before either. And Scott looks clearly impressed. Score! You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Hey!
Custom name.
Oh god.
Oh man, I'm.
Okay. So you can go to the auditorium, class, library, outdoors, or bathroom.
It's time to take a trip to the bathrooms.
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness.
That's pretty good.
Alright.
That night, you hit the clubs with Vera and Polly. Thanks Satan for fake IDs. I don't know what voice to do for this. You want to try it with the...
away, you two.
There we
Drinks are on me. But, I mean, drinks are on that guy.
Someone else want to do a voice?
Hold on. No need, Polly. I'm into this crazy new thing called paying for my own drinks. Maybe you've heard of it?
Maybe. Is that French for my boobs aren't big enough to get free drinks?
Cousin's dead.
That sounds like a reason to drink beer B.
But soon,
It didn't work?
What was that you said? It sounded like Portuguese for my shameless pandering didn't get us any free drinks.
Gah!
this is quickly getting out of control. Maybe if you can find a way to make that guy pay for your drinks, you can fix this. It's party time. Sedate the guy when he's in the bathroom, put a pair of sunglasses on him, and pretend he's your pal. Or, it's crime time. Steal the guy's wallet to learn his address, then go to his house, kidnap his daughter, and demand drinks from him as ransom.
It's crime time!
It's absolutely crime time.
Brooklyn!
Like the best option.
Using your skills as a pickpocket and kidnapper, you execute your brilliant plan. And people said high school wouldn't adequately prepare you for the real world. Your target, whose name is Dale by the way, just so you know who you hurt, is so worried for his daughter that he buys you the whole bar.
Holy shit!
Whoa, I knew my tits were unstoppable. They just need some time to work.
Oh,
Work!
quiet, Polly. I need to concentrate on all this cocaine I'm doing.
This is a night you'll never forget. Owning a bar is great, but the real treasure is the times you shared and the lives you ruined. You gain +3 money.
Alright, time to fucking own this. First of all, we're going to the fucking... I'm gonna go to the auditorium.
Okay.
Welcome, Rebuka.
That day, while
Oh, shit,
rehearsing
you
for the
missed all
class play,
cocaine.
you just missed the cocaine, Johnny.
You missed
Good job.
all the cocaine, Johnny.
You missed the cocaine tips.
You
and
missed
ransom.
crime time, Johnny.
You missed
Man,
crime
you missed
time.
crime time!
ETG was here.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is as intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. Without meaning to, you find yourself in conversation with Polly and Miranda, comparing the apps on your phones.
Ooh, what you got, Miri? What you got?
Well, I understanding of mobs. I'm not entirely sure how to play, but I keep winning, so that's nice. Also, I've got a scepter, which is like Uber, but for serfs instead of cars.
Fucking what?
And Spooner, which is like Grinder, but for silverware. You know, I like my apps, elegant and majestic.
That's pretty cool. But yeah, but do you have rap chat? It turns your messages into raps. You can only see them for 8 seconds.
Wow, what about you, Vicky? What fun apps do you have?
Yeah, impress us with something rad.
Tiger, an app that can make tigers appear anywhere. There's nothing as majestic as a tiger. Not much, just this one app I made that turns my phone into a rad car.
Not much, just this one app that I made that turns my phone into a rad car.
Did she just? Oh, I'm sorry.
She just...
Yup. She just had her phone behind her back, made a whooshing noise, and then pointed at a car in the parking lot.
Oh yes, that's what I thought would happen, but it seems so foolish that I assumed I must be mistaken.
Nope, she really is that stupid.
Damn.
Now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go find somebody to help me steal that sweet car you put it at.
Polly does steal that sweet car and frames you for it. Yet another crime to expunge from her record. God damn it.
You lose -2 boldness and -1 fun.
I'm not very bold and I'm not very fun.
Blue Brian, you can go to class, the library, or the outdoors.
What? Let's go to the library.
That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you keep only +2 money.
Yes.
Later that night, you head out to the club with Polly and Liam. Using your fake
Polly's
IDs,
fucking everywhere.
also known as Polly's boobs, you have no problem getting in the door. The real trouble begins when you get to the bar and Polly starts teasing Liam.
I'm telling you, boy, you've got no game.
And who wants to be Liam?
I guess I can go for this one too.
And I'm telling you that I reject the looting sexual paradigm underlying your assertion.
All I'm saying is that if you're really as cool as you act all the time, you should have no problem getting digits from that gender indeterminate locust form down at the end of the bar.
Well, of course I could, if I wanted to. But you see, the key to my allure is that I don't want anything.
Sounds to you like Liam's just scared. You decide to go over there and show them both how it's done by coating yourself in insect pheromones. Don't go after people, make people go after you. Or dancing so hard that you also separate into a cloud of locusts.
I've got them funky feet, dancing so hard that you also separate into a cloud of locusts.
Okay, you dance till your body is a swarm of locusts. This is no problem for you. The hot young locust swarm at the end of the bar is impressed, and so is Polly.
See, Liam? All you gotta do is dance until it physically alerts the alters the. See, Liam? All you gotta do is dance until it physically alters the composition of your
You need to
body.
stop drinking so much, Polly.
But I can only turn into bats. Or rather, bat. One bat. Not even a swarm.
That's alright, dude. We can't all be totally flippin' awesome.
While Polly comforts Liam, you manage to secure a party for afterwards at the Locust Swarm house. Even a couple of rich mummies from out of town join. At school the next day, everyone at school is talking about how you can apparently turn into bugs. Awesome! you gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. Yeah.
Trade places.
Everybody choose something cool. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. So,
Cracking open a cold one with the boys.
Doing cocaine.
Turning into a swarm of locusts.
You bastard.
and JBI?
Fucking you. No, fuck you.
Dancing until my limbs fall off.
Player orders decided based on how weird it would be to find the selected thing and a prize in a Happy Meal. Start debating now. So, since I think Rep should decide.
That's true.
How
Or
weird
you
would
just
it
place-
be to find all of these things?
I already kind of forgot.
Okay, so
Just
I
cocaine.
Cocaine.
So
I said
I'll just
cracking open a cold one with the boys.
go random.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yay, I'm not last.
What the
Yeah, I'm
fuck?
exactly where I was before.
I don't deserve to be here.
Boy, Audrey. We got a ways to go.
It's a 2-hour game for us.
True.
Okay, so which table?
I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna sit with girl. No, wait. Who did I impress? I don't remember who I impressed.
You
You
impressed
impressed,
Polly
the-
and green hair
No,
chick.
no. Yeah, you
Oh no, he
impressed
did just
the-
impress green hair chick.
Yeah, you only
So
impressed
yeah,
the
I'll
green
sit
hair
there.
chick.
Let me sit there.
Okay. You approach Liam and Vera at their table, but before you can sit down, Vera holds up a hand. JBI?
Oh shit, right, this is
These
me.
are both yours.
Stop. Oh fuck, you're right. This is the cool people table, where only cool people are allowed.
I would agree with what Vera just said, but agreeing is something only uncool people do. Wouldn't you agree, Vera?
Nice try, Liam, but I think we're getting away from the point. This interloper still wants to sit with us.
I've made a bad mistake.
Well, if she wants to sit with us, she is going to have to prove that she is as cool as we are. Me and my very strange pants, but without, like, trying to prove it. Trying is so uncool. Me and my tight pants, but my sick sweater.
So, what's it going to be?
Well, I guess I'll be going wait, fuck, I should stop stealing this. So, Justin?
Read them in my character's voice. Well, I guess I'll be going then, because there's no way anyone could ever be as cool as Liam. Would an uncool person be giving Vera $50 monster dollars right now? I'm going with that one. I'm gonna bribe them. I don't care. I'm bribing. I'll win her heart.
Bribe them to sit at their table.
You're damn right I did. I'm cool.
What? Money can't buy coolness.
Really? Let me consult my list of things money can buy. Let's see. Organs, obedience, and there it is, coolness.
Why is coolness in the O section of your list?
Because it's oh so cool.
Because it's not a real list. I pretended there was a list in order to fuck with you.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Speaking of cool, while I can't currently accept cash for campaign finance reasons, I will remember this favorably in the future. Perhaps I'll call on you later for other favors.
You hope those favors are sexual in nature, but you don't say that because that is not a cool thing to say.
Keep that in mind, Justin. Not a cool thing to say. I can't wait to fuck them.
I'm going to hang out with Polly.
You arrive at your chosen table to find Damien dejectedly hefting a ball of mashed potatoes while Polly sadly passes her hand through the same.
Oh, seriously, what do we have to do to get a food fight started in this cafeteria?
I honestly do not know. I tried throwing potatoes at people and yelling food fight, but I think everyone is too scared of me to fight back. I also can't tell if my demon voice is too close to JBI's vampire voice.
Because mine's just in perfect cell.
And I can't throw any food because of my stupid ghost hands. Plates, mirrors, antique furniture, sure, but not food.
There's gotta be a way to provoke a food war. My dads are always telling me to be more political.
But we're not political. Your strength is hitting things, and my strength is being unbelievably hot all the time.
Unbelievably hot! That's it! We'll set the cafeteria on fire! Wait, no. That's not a solution. That's just arson. Why do I always jump straight to arson? It's hard to watch them struggle through this by themselves, so you step in with an idea of your own.
I'm just gonna read through these.
Wars are fought over scarce resources. Steal everybody's food and put it in a pile. That other day. Hey, Polly, you know how the Greeks fought a whole war over Helen of Troy's face? Flash cafeteria. Hey, Polly. Flash cafeteria.
Hey, yeah! I was planning on doing that later anyway, after I finish this quart of Ectobooze.
Polly floats up onto the table and, in a practiced motion, whips her top off. To the victor! This is a high school cafeteria. Polly's rash action upsets the roiling cauldron of hormones, sets it on fire, and tap dances on the ruins. Soon the air is thick with sausage and gravy. Potato crisps fly everywhere like flavored shrapnel. Polly puts her shirt back on now that everyone's too busy fighting to remember what they're fighting about.
Looks like mine really were the tits that launched 1,000 jokes.
The view you just got makes that pun worth it.
I can't disagree.
Alright, it's time for Vicky, and Vicky is going to be victorious by talking to the cat girl.
Oh, it's a
welcome to my
shop.
little shop.
Wait, what?
Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats. Shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures. Even some shit that might be needed at some very specific moments. So take a look.
You have
I
a
see
motivational Bob Ross poster, a blanket with two holes, a sexy fake Latin accent, a fake badass tattoo, some impractical yet kind of funny glasses, a corpse, a PR agent, and a Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as life and death.
Love and death.
Love and death.
Oh.
God. Do I want the PR agent or the sheet with eye holes? Oh. God, well, I'm gonna go with the blanket with two eye holes.
Yeah, who would want to save money for their college fund when you can spend it on weird stuff that's most likely useless? That's the spirit, champ.
That was your
Okay.
turn.
Yep.
And now
Alright, I'm
Caleb
gonna
has
go
these two?
to-
or this guy.
I'm gonna go to the table on the left.
So the two.
Yes.
You arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chowing down while Miranda stares horrified at her tray. What's wrong, Miranda?
Isn't it obvious? Right here on my tray. Fish stick.
I forgot she was a mermaid, to be honest.
Oh,
Yeah, Fish Stick Fridays. Isn't it great?
It's not great, son. Fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of the air people.
Air people?
Yes. Do you not know the air people? The Maersk folks was hated rivals. You read the news?
Yes, sure, because I totally know how to read. What?
Well, I must insist that you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It is high treason.
Oh, but I've been looking forward to Fish Stick Friday since last Fish Stick Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any? He's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth, but you feel like you've got a better answer to settle this argument. You blurt out,
Haven't you heard, Scott? Fish sticks make you worse at sports. They contain,
Ball dropping all in Nerdo flapping.
yeah, that. Or, fish sticks contain absolutely no fish. It's all garden snails and food-grade plastic. Scott can eat as many as he wants. You know what? I'm gonna go with that one.
"See, Miranda, there's nothing wrong with fish sticks at all. They're good and good for you."
I suppose you're right. Perhaps this is not the air people plot I suspected after all. Though I am disappointed that so much plastic is being used in fish sticks rather than plastic drink rings to catch birds with.
Don't forget about the snails. There's snails in it too.
I would much rather forget about the snails, thank you. I decided to give myself a lisp.
I was gonna say, now you're just going.
Does this mean you still don't want your fish sticks? Can I have them? Can I?
Bit my tongue a little bit. Very well, you may partake. I'm not sure where my eating source have gone off to in any case. Bit my tongue again.
As you watch Scott chow down on his artificial fish fingers, you decide that both he and Miranda have weird relationships with food. Scott gives you a thumbs up while still munching those fish fingers.
Let's trade places. Everybody chooses something bad. Say your choice out loud and the rest of the players before clicking.
Pretty bad. I'll go with dying.
Being a nerd.
Being caught while jerking off.
Leaving your keys inside of your shoes and then trying to put your shoes on with your keys still in your shoes.
It seems very oddly specific, Greg. Do you have a story to tell?
I just decided to go for something bad. Player order is decided based on how interesting it would be if the selected thing was a key
Yeah, I
component
wonder
for
what's
someone's
the
plan in a movie. Yes.
That's
I wonder
definitely
what's
it.
winning. Yeah.
Number one is obviously Vicky.
So there was death.
That was Justin. I was being a nerd.
Caleb was jerking off. Death.
Alright, well, I'm obviously in
Being a
last
nerd.
place.
Oh, okay. Apparently being a nerd isn't a very terrible thing according to Brett.
Hello.
Fucking nerd.
Let's go to the fucking library.
That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose minus 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares, and you gain plus 2 money. Later, you're minding your own business when you see Polly floating down the hallway texting. Just as you're about to approach her, "There you are, Polly. I've been following a scent. The scent of betrayal! Betrayed me!"
What are you talking about, buddy? I haven't been pulling any pranks at all lately.
"Some very unfunny person messed with my sports gear. They put my left sock..." I'm kind of lapsing into narrator voice. "They put my left sock in my right shoe, and my right sock in my left shoe. Polly, I know we're best bros and you would never do a prank to me, but I think you did this prank to me. I smelled you."
No, you didn't. Because ghosts don't have a scent.
"Maybe not to a normal person, but a werewolf can smell anything, and ghosts smell like algebra and global warming."
Right.
"Well, if ghosts don't smell, Then what am I smelling?
Of course, ghosts smell like cocaine, spiked rosé wine, and Victoria's seance lingerie. Sure is a mystery. Hop in my van and we'll solve it, Scott. Oh God. I want to pick the last one,
Such
but
great answers.
I also want to try and steal Polly away from JBI, so I'm gonna go with, of course, ghosts smell like cocaine, spiked rosé wine, and Victoria's seance lingerie.
Do the opposite.
Oh my gosh, yes! My favorite things!
Then it was you!
Masochistic.
Scott, do you have any idea how many ghosts in this school wear Victoria's seance? It's the ultimate lingerie boutique!
So you're saying it could have been any ghost?
Pretty much. But you know what? I would be happy to use my rosé wine smelling lingerie scented skill set to help
Jesus
you crack
Christ.
the case.
Thanks, Polly. You're a good friend. As they walk away, arm in arm, Polly looks over her shoulder and mouths to you, "It was totally me." But Scott seems content. Their friendship is saved, and Polly seems pretty flattered by your choice descriptors. In the end, the strongest smell here is the sweet smell of success. You gain +2 smarts and +1 charm.
Vicky will be victorious.
How did I know you and I would be fighting over the same girl?
Like, to be fair, I I don't want to spoil it. The first time I played this game, I tried to go after who Justin's currently pining for, and failed miserably.
Nice. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go outdoors.
Oh shit. What's going on, sorry, fellas?
That day
Oh,
during
Caleb's jabbing.
recess,
Get him out
you
of here.
start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun.
Yeah.
Nearby, you can see Scott and the wolf pack talking.
Ding, doo, 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 doo.
Who wants to be Scott, or the wolf pack guy?
I guess I'll be him. Scott! Scott! We have the greatest power drink to date! Check this out, bro!
Oh, I love power drinks.
This new cutting-edge sports supplement is like no other before! There's no need to mix it with a beverage! You can consume it using only your nose! Cocaine!
Whoa, that totally doesn't sound like your regular power drink. Which definitely means it's cutting edge, just like you said.
It's like 50% energy drink, 50% protein powder, and 100% raw power!
Oh man.
God damn it with these crazy pranks. But before you can do anything, Scott has snorted all the coke. And he's gone full wolf mode. And now he's basically unleashed and is destroying everything he sees. You need to do something to calm him down. But what?
Using your vast knowledge of aromatherapy, give him some lavender scented cocaine to neutralize the regularly scented cocaine and relax him a bit. Or, oh my god.
Caleb, you know the right answer.
No.
You know the right answer here.
Caleb, you know the
were
right one.
stabbing on him earlier. You know what you have to do.
You know you have to do them.
You have to do it to him.
You know what? Fucking give him that fucking flashy fidget spinner, boys.
You start spinning a very flashy fidget spinner in front of Wolf Scott. He stops wreaking havoc and stares at the spinning fidget spinner. It's so spinny. After a while, he reverts to his normal self. Because he knows that cocaine triggers a werewolf transformation, but a fidget spinner can cancel it. Bro, this thingy's the best thingy ever. It's like a very safe and friendly shuriken. Hey, he's dumb enough. That totally explains me forgetting the pronunciation. Can I keep it? How can you say no to that pair of puppy dog eyes? Hooray! You see Scott fleeing with your fidget spinner, still managing to wreak some havoc despite calling it very safe and friendly. Clumsy, handsome Scott. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts.
Yeah. I'm just rolling in the charm.
Man, I can't wait for fucking Caleb to end up fucking the wolf, man.
I mean, that's what I'm kind of going for at this point.
You know what? I see that the cat lady's in the bathroom. I want to go there. I want to go to the shop.
Hi, stranger. It's been a while. I've missed you. It's okay. You can look at my stuff. Well.
Oh shit, event.
So.
Oh,
yeah,
I don't have
there's
enough for the
some of
coke.
that. Yeah, you don't have enough for the cocaine. But you do have enough for the bloody tampon.
You know, I think I want the corpse.
Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It is not as if I'm trying to dispose of it.
Sprout.
Nothing better than the smell of money. Well, actually, there are many better smells, but you know what I mean, right?
Just purchased a corpse. Now it's my turn. Okay.
I'd like to go to the auditorium.
Raids.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the front row throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game.
Fuck.
Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this can translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain +2 creativity.
Justin just hangs out in the bathroom this whole game.
The magic of the theater. Nothing beats the particular brand of insanity as an amateur production starring non-actors. You notice Miranda staring with admiration at Polly's costume.
Oh god.
Such detail! Such sparkle! What do the potions do?
They're just props, Mary. I think they're filled with colored water.
But imagine if they were! What wonderful things one could come to! A potion to attract princes!
To be fair, Hitman, imagine how much time you'll save not walking right through doors. She can just go through walls.
Also, I'm pretty sure all of us have wooed her at some point.
Pretty much. Actually, this is the first time Justin's actually. Well, this is.
Well, this is me, so fuck you.
Oh, right. Sorry. A potion to repel jerks.
A potion to enhance beauty!
A potion to repel jerks.
Now you realize spending the last term doodling cool potion ideas in your notebook wasn't useless at all. You picked the coolest potion idea in your notebook to impress them.
Potions that transports the drinker deep into outer space to explore the vastness of the universe.
Or a potion that gives mayonnaise flavor with whatever you put it on. Mayonnaise, mayonnaise, mayonnaise.
So wonderful! Mayonnaise is a poor people condiment, and it fascinates me!
What the fuck? What the hell?
Yeah, mayonnaise is the best. A mayonnaise potion sounds tight. But wouldn't that be like the same as putting mayonnaise on something?
Goes for butter.
It would be like that, Polly, but you see, it would be a potion. Potions are fancy and special. So if we had that potion, we could sell it as super premium price point. You see, this is a classic custom amongst those grubby people to pay a lot more for cheap stuff with minor gimmicks. It is how we show each other that we have quote-unquote good taste.
I see. That sounds dumb as hell.
I'm glad you like it. You can call it La Mayonnaise number 5 and charge people around 100 times the price of regular mayonnaise. We can even cast some spells on it to make people pay more. All you need to do is write the magic words on the product: local, gluten-free, cold-pressed, and voila!
Wow, this sounds like a plan, girl. We'll be rich.
Oh, but remember, this potion doesn't exist. That's a shame. Good news is I'm already rich. Lucky me!
Fuck. It's true. I totally forgot. Well, at least it was great while it lasted. Great idea, by the way, love.
You just impressed them with the idea of mayonnaise. These girls sure are easily impressed. You gain +2 smarts, and Miranda gives you +3 money for the rights to Le Mayonnaise number 5.
I'm fucking rolling in money right now.
Oh no.
Who?
Oh no.
Oh no!
Something happened to Yellow Oz. On the weekend, you're at a park, doing some homework, practicing your best lurker under people's beds poses. This is spooky high school, after all. When you're greeted by the sound of plus money waiting to happen. Sup, motherfucker? Get ready for...
A dope business idea.
Please tell me they're gonna do what I think they're gonna do.
Brought to you by Team Best Business People. Scott, I told you, we're not doing team names. What we're doing is getting ready to recruit investors.
We have the greatest improvement. We're going to reinvent the wheel. Except in this case, the wheel is a bucket. We're reinventing the bucket.
So we realize that buckets can be pretty extreme if they're big enough, but are they ever really big enough? No, because buckets have bottoms, and that means they can only hold as much as goes between the top and the bottom.
What?
So if we just remove the bottom of the bucket, then the amount of water the bucket can hold would be unlimited.
Oh my god.
Yup, that sounds totally correct and like the perfect plan for sure. Yup, no downsides here.
So we just need a super wealthy investor who can sponsor the manufacturing of our dream bottomless buckets for us.
How do I put this delicately? Do you know anyone that's fucking loaded? You check your phone. Vera would never invest in this. Miranda, no, she's already investing in a bucket company. So it would be a conflict of interest that leaves you with Blue Brian and Vicky. Oh.
Blue
Oh,
Brian
you
is.
don't know who has the money.
I don't
No.
actually.
No, he doesn't.
I know.
They are the Blue Brian is your dude. They are the one who pioneered the idea of subway delays and subsequently invested in cab companies, the most perfect scheme of all time. Vicky just inherited a bunch of money from a rich great uncle who she didn't even speak to until she found out they were wealthy and terminally ill. Ethically questionable? Sure. Fiscally successful? Definitely.
So I think the question is really just like, who do you want to fuck over?
Pretty much.
JB, I am sorry.
You motherfucker. God damn it.
You're gonna be the very best, like no one ever was.
They're really just gonna.
Yeah,
hammer
you
all
are.
those references.
With Blue Brian's funding, you're able to perfect the bottomless bucket. Gone are the days of simply carrying finite amounts of water in solid containers. There's no goddamn way this is ever going to work in reality, but you run a Start Kicker campaign and pre-sales are through the roof, and that's what matters. I sure do hope we don't have to actually deliver on this fucking thing.
Nah, man. We're just gonna take people's money in advance and split these. A bottomless bucket? That would never work.
Beat. Oh, that's fine too, I guess. Hooray! You gain +2 fun because it's fun to trick people out of their money, which you also gain +1 of.
Oh, you helped him! Fuck!
Oh, never mind. He
Right,
helped me.
places.
Fuck yes.
Everybody chooses a celebrity. Say your choice out loud, and the rest of the players before clearing.
Keanu Reeves.
Nick fucking Gage.
Alex Trebek.
Ansel Elgort.
Okay, so how likely is it that Nick Cage is related to Yellow Oz?
I mean,
I doubt it, is the thing. Like, okay, are we talking about the actual character, or are we talking about
Or are
Caleb?
we talking about Caleb?
Oh, Caleb.
Okay, because if we're talking about Caleb, the correct answer is in fact Alex Trebek.
I was gonna say, that one is probably.
You guys just want me to random this one?
Well, who said Alex
I mean,
Trebek?
you can still.
Caleb.
I said Alex Trebek.
Yeah, Caleb goes first.
Caleb.
Okay.
Caleb go first.
And random. For the rest.
Is it random? Or is it people? Oh,
I
that's
think
random.
it's gonna fuck Caleb
Oh,
over
yeah.
again.
Yeah, fuck
So
Caleb.
there we go.
Whatever.
Thanks for the money, motherfucker. Get fucked.
Those words were related to fucking Steve Buscemi or whoever the fuck I don't remember.
Oh shit! I can go anywhere.
I'll be right back.
Let's go to the library.
That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guessed that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to +$2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars. So, +2 money. You notice Polly staring at an open text document deep in thought. You tap her on the shoulder and ask her why she's staring at a list of hard drugs and sex positions.
Oh, this is my resume. This is my resume.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think it's finished yet. The school guidance counselor said this probably won't give me a summer job at the pharmaceutical company. At least not without some prior work experience. And apparently doing a lot of drugs doesn't count as work experience? That's okay though. I just gotta do like the pros do and lie about my past. If only I could think of a good lie. Help me out here. What should I say on my resume to make sure they hire me? Best work experience. I'm the CEO of your company. Hire me or I'll fire you.
Alright, I'm just reading through these.
Best work experience. I am the CEO of your company. Hire me or I will fire you. Just include a super hot selfie. How could they say no to that face? Just include a super hot selfie. How could they say no to that face?
Well, the guidance counselor did say to focus on my strengths. And my selfie games are so strong, it got me kicked out of the Olympics on suspicion of steroid use.
Polly snaps several unbelievably hot selfies. These selfies are so hot, part of the library catches on fire, and the fire department has to come, and all the firefighters give Polly their phone numbers.
Right. Now I'll just attach these to an email and send.
Polly sends the photos not a moment too soon. Any longer, and the computer would have melted from all that hotness. A few days later, you find out Polly didn't get the job in the drug lab because the CEO hired her as a selfie consultant. Also, half the company's corporate headquarters apparently burned down. You gain +2 boldness and +1 charm.
Alright. We are going to be a good girl and we're going to go to class.
That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts.
Whoop.
You spot Miranda and Scott in the vicinity. It seems like the perfect opportunity to test your new blanket.
Whoop whoop.
You wear it as if you were a goofy ghost and approach them with a spooky boo, while Miranda is explaining something to Scott.
And that's why those treacherous air people are the absolute worst, and also most likely tied to the disappearance of Mars Argo. Oh, what's this? A ghost? Perhaps a foreign exchange student.
What are you talking about? Oh! Gasp! I didn't see you there. So ghostly.
JBI.
JBI?
JBI. Also,
JBI.
You guys are joking, right? This is clearly just Vicky wearing a blanket with eye holes cut in it.
Oh no.
Jealousy is a powerful drug, Liam. Do not become addicted.
Yeah, Liam. You see anyone saying, oh, Liam is really just Vicky wearing a blanket with eye holes cut in it?
Exactly, Liam. Even despite the many times we suspected it was so.
Hey, return. I don't know if stop shitting myself.
Perfect.
Sorry. You're in the scene.
Anyway.
Oh, shit. Oh, what?
Oh, sorry, little ghost. We were ignoring you.
That's true. Tell us, do you have any cool ghost powers?
Oh, yes. Divulge! Divulge!
Alright, basic ghost knowledge. Ghost's main power is levitating stuff, and ultimate ghost rank on someone into despair. Basic ghost knowledge. Ghost's main power is levitating stuff.
You use your ghostly hands to grab your phone and start waving it in front of them. Whoa! Look, it's making its phone levitate! Total ghost move!
You can clearly see how she is grabbing it with her hands.
No, but see, the ghost,
I'm sorry.
the phone is moving in a very spooky way, which means it's levitating.
You can literally do the same with your hands.
No way! Let me check! It's true! Look! Scott is moving his phone with his hands. Miranda starts doing the same.
What sort of sorcery is this? Suddenly we all can levitate our phones?
Well, clearly this isn't a ghost, and this is happening because...
Because the ghost is sharing its ghost powers with us!
What a generous ghost! You can learn a thing or two from this ghost, Liam. I can't recall you sharing your vampire powers with us.
I'm out.
Liam leaves, and you spend several hours moving your phones with your hands while booing. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm for being such a generous ghost.
Did any of us take a smart route, or are we all just fucking stupid?
I'm going back to the bathroom. Oh no, it's not me.
Yeah, Caleb.
I'm gonna go to the bathrooms.
No, that means Justin can't go to the bathroom.
That day, you skip class, intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the Monster Scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained +2 boldness.
Yeah.
There's a great commotion in the bathroom, as there usually is in the school's coolest hangout. You have come into Monster Prom, Casey. You see Miranda, Liam, and Scott all crowded around the mirror. Ooh, right there! Right there! You see that spot right there?
Don't poke me, Scott. And no, I don't see. That's the whole point. Vampire, remember, no reflection.
How hard it must be not to gaze upon your reflection for hours and hours each day. I have servants whose job it is to hold up mirrors for me, and then a second set of servants who hold up their arms so they don't get tired.
Ooh, good point. Liam, maybe you need servants. I could be your servant for the day. I could hold your beer real good.
It doesn't matter who's holding the mirror. I won't have a reflection. All I want to do is see the spot where I'm considering putting a double helix triple gauge real faux chimera scale cheek piercing. It needs to be at least half a centimeter left and 3 centimeters down from where anyone else would pierce their cheeks. Or cheek. Singular.
You don't need a mirror for that. You can just pierce it. I can just pierce it for you right now. You trust me, right? Right?
Anyway, there must be some way to inspect the potential spot, even sans reflection.
Well,
Surgically remove Liam's face so he could see it for himself. Use found materials to create a perfect replica of Liam.
well.
God, both of these
Shit,
are...
we need to sue this game.
God, you know what? Surgically remove Liam's face so he could see it for himself.
So bold.
I'll permit it.
Yay! This will be ever so much fun.
Miranda pulls out a scalpel and begins hacking away at Liam's face.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Liam. Pain is good. It means you're getting stronger.
Not in this case, you cretin.
Within moments, Liam's face has been removed and he's holding it in his hands. I am in awe, says the faceless vampire. I never knew what a work of art I truly am. With delicate embroidery, Miranda perfectly reattaches Liam's face. She's much better at reattaching faces than she is at removing them.
I've spent my whole life in pursuit of art, never knowing I was the greatest art of all.
Thank God Liam didn't have a superiority complex before, or now he'd really be intolerable.
Hello, Momentum.
Plus, I mean, at a certain
Thanks.
point, this might turn into monster porn.
As far as I know, there's
Yes.
no nudity.
I'm aware.
Disappoint me. Thanks for the help, Yellow Oz. Oh, you bastard, I wasn't finished reading.
He decides against the piercing, not wanting to mess with perfection, but you're clearly on his good side and gain +2 charm and +1 boldness.
Custom fan.
Well, shit, just
So do you
can't
want to
go
go
to
to
the
the
bathroom.
gym?
I
Outdoors
can't
or
go to the
outdoors?
bathroom anymore. You know what? We're gonna go to the gym.
Gotta work out.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes. by betting part of your charm against part of the other team leader's charm.
Oh my god.
The commitment amazes your whole team, and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take +2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous.
The dodgeball game, it fills you with determination.
While doing all that, you've been carrying your newly acquired corpse as it was a totally normal thing to do. But some people seem to think otherwise. Oh no, it's the 4 most hateful people in school.
Jesus. Why are you carrying a corpse, idiot?
Psh, what a shameful display of distaste.
Ha! Yeah, what a noob. Carrying around corpses is for noobs.
Ew, corpse. I love corpses. Also, I'm super drunk.
Okay, the 3 most hateful people in school and Polly.
As the school's social elite, we disapprove of this. I'm the head of the hierarchy, and I can't condone such stupidity under our domain.
I'm the taste of the hierarchy, and I don't appreciate such puerile use of a corpse. Also, lesser known fact about corpses, they smell.
I'm the fist of the hierarchy, and I want to punch you because punching people is what I do.
I'm Polly. Also, like, super drunk. So, whatever Vera says.
Yikes! Despite your disregard for stupid social conventions and school hierarchies, you feel the urge to please them. Maybe because that's what this game is about. When you bought this corpse, they totally told you it was a fashion accessory and that they were absolutely not just trying to dispose of a body. But now you're starting to feel they may have fooled you. No time to lose. How can you convince them that the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory?
Alright, trivia fact about fashion accessories. Most of them are worn on your head. Quick, put the corpse on your head.
So it'll just catch fire.
Well, that'll dispose of it.
Drew?
True.
So,
Shallow social creatures respond only to status. Rip the brand logo off the most high-end accessory on your own and put it on the corpse. I'm doing that. Absolutely.
You quickly rip the logo off another piece of clothing you had with you and put it on the corpse.
Wait, look, the corpse is actually the McDonald's.
Damn! You're so poor, your best piece of clothing is actually a McDonald's bag you sometimes use as a hat.
But the bag will burn.
So you were going to eat this corpse?
Can't. Disgusting.
Fast food companies, am I right? They're always finding new lows.
Give me that. Damien takes your corpse and bites its arm. He chews for a while. You're completely right, it is disgusting. No seasoning and super dry.
I bet it's not even gluten-free. So immoral.
I always suspected custom names in fast food and necrophagia. You have poor eating habits written all over your face.
oh no. Still drunk.
And so they leave alone with your corpse. Yeah, they leave alone with your corpse. This is the worst day ever, and also Damien was right. The corpse is kinda underseasoned and dry. You lose -2 fun and -1 charm.
Had a bad day.
Now you're mediocre! Everyone chooses a brand. Say your choice out loud, and the rest of the players will click.
McDonald's.
Pepperidge Farm.
Snickers.
DiGiorno.
We all picked.
Damn right.
Player orders decided based on how likely it is that the selected brand secretly rules the
Shit.
world. Well, McDonald's.
I was
Well,
gonna say,
Snickers.
So who said McDonald's?
That was
Justin.
I did.
totally Justin.
Then,
Um, So
It was
JVI said DiGiorno.
Snickers, Pepperidge Farm, or DiGiorno. So
I'm
then,
gonna go with. See, I would have said DiGiorno personally because they're owned by Nestle, and Nestle's owned by like fucking.
It's too late, can't back out now.
Part of me wanted to say like Tombstone.
there we go.
Which actually would have meant I would have gone before you. So why
Mine would have
didn't
been
you?
mine would have been Beats by Dre, but I wanted to keep it the food theme.
Guess so, Justin.
Well, I don't want to sit with Vera anymore because she doesn't like that I eat corpses.
You could still try to get in there.
You know what? I'm gonna go sit with Polly. She didn't know what was happening. She won't remember. She was drunk.
Strange. You could have sworn Polly and Damien were at this table when you picked it. Psst. Hey, loser. Down here.
That's a sweet jacket.
Us, Polly and Damien, hiding under this table for totally innocent reasons.
A ferocious roar sounds from the door of the cafeteria. Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor, is here and he's looking for someone.
Where?
Oh shit, he's here.
Why is he after us anyway? I think what we did really falls under more federal jurisdiction.
International law, more like. Those munchkins were Canadian citizens.
Now that you mention it, I think you might actually have to face a war crimes tribunal.
Worth it though, right?
Oh, totally. As long as you can get away from Buzzkill the bear over there.
Just hide in the groove.
So, you know, the special alternate dimension only ghosts can use? Hide behind diplomatic immunity. I mean, you're both princes of hell, right? I want them to hide in the ghost zone.
Hide in the groove.
But I can't hide in the ghost zone. I'm not a ghost.
I guess you should have thought of that before you spent all that time being alive, huh?
Sorry, I'm
Fuck, now we have 3 people
Being
going for
alive
fucking
isn't a
Polly.
choice.
Well, okay. I don't have time to sit here and argue pro-life or pro-choice with you, my dude.
Jesus.
See you in the ghost zone!
No, you won't. You can't follow Polly into the ghost zone. From the way she winks at you before crossing over, it looks like you're one step closer to the bone zone.
the bone zone.
The bone
Oh,
zone.
bitches,
She's gonna
boy.
turn you into a skeleton.
So,
So
Top
Vera
right.
and Liam, Scott and Miranda, the cat, or
I want to keep going after Scott.
As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware. Ooh, what's this one for?
It's the forking spoon. It's a fork for picking up your. It's a spoon for picking up your forks, so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers.
And that one?
That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all other silverware is tuned to A minor as is proper.
What about this one?
That's the dairy knife. It's for milk.
Wow! Do people ever invent new silverwares?
All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon.
A genius of true subtlety. Genius and subtlety are your middle fucking names. You suggest the ultimate new silverware?
The salad harp in hand. The salad harp.
A harp? For salad? I've never heard of this before.
Because it's hard to eat salad with a harp?
Who said anything about eating?
Isn't that what silverware's for?
Perish the thought. The true purpose of silverware is to give your hands something to do while you elegantly avoid your food. And nothing is more elegant than playing a simple lament on a harp while your sirs eat your salad for you. My sirs will finish my lunch for me. I'm off to have a harp commission.
Miranda takes you harp shopping with her. It's a real bonding experience. Afterward, you both ignore a salad together at a fancy restaurant.
I'll play them.
I guess I might as well go shopping.
Let's face it, you're probably going to end up losing your money in some stupid way anyway. Why not spend it? It's called just being smart.
You have a point.
A penguin mask.
I can get cocaine.
Coke.
Good old cocaine.
You can still get the bloody tampon too.
Big badass. That's
true.
a Russian novel with inception. Okay. Good old cocaine. Stop it. Okay.
Also, I would like to say, if any of you buy the fake sexy Latin accent, you will have to speak in the fake sexy Latin accent.
Fuck that, give me the cocaine!
You just
Oh,
sounded like Super Kami Guru.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to Vera and Liam.
You approach Liam and Vera's table to find them thoughtfully tasting several glasses of wine. This school literally has no rules, apparently.
You're talking to my table, essentially.
Ah, wine. The most exclusive bag of beverages. I don't know why I put bag in there. Even a vampire such as myself cannot resist its class and allure.
Do you know a lot about wine, then? I'm having dinner with the King of France next week, and I could use some pointers.
France doesn't have a king anymore.
That's what the media wants you to think. So do you know about wine or not?
Alas, in my centuries of living, I've only learned how to look good holding wine, not how to evaluate it.
I was holding a fake glass of wine in my hand, but all I know is that I'm not drinking another glass of that one.
Vera points at a bottle with Polly's toilet wine written on it in permanent marker.
What I wouldn't give for an experience.
Sommelier.
Sommelier. I know words to help us judge which wine is best.
You know nothing about wine, but you're pretty sure most sommeliers just make stuff up anyway. You suavely recommend.
Try the sangria. Pearls well, it pairs well with seafood and blood. And the tannins in this robust Malbec are an elegant way to mask the taste of poison, perfect for diplomatic missions. I'm gonna go with the Malbec.
Why would you want to disguise the taste of... Oh. You're going to poison someone. Of course you are. You're always poisoning people.
Quiet. No, I'm not. People in no way directly associated with me are always poisoning people, and soon they will strike again. France has suffered under its unjust king for too long. Plus, he called me fat at a party once when I was 11.
12 years ago.
Who is this king you keep talking about? I'm telling you, France doesn't have a king anymore.
Soon, Liam. Soon.
Vera's so thankful to you for solving her assassination problem, she lets you braid her snakes. You get bit a few times, but it's so worth it.
Hear that, Justin? I got to braid her snakes.
Player order is decided based on who's most likely to be hiding corpses in their basement.
Well, I know where I'm gonna be.
Alright, well...
Number
I just
1.
literally carried a corpse around.
No.
I'm like, this is objectively just something that Rep would just make a judgment call on. Who do you think would hide a corpse in their basement?
That is true. Just knowing us, personally, who do you think would be hiding corpses in their basement?
Who is best or worst person? Wow, you're putting a lot of faith in Justin there.
I mean, to be fair, I don't live in a house that has a basement, so...
I don't think any of us do.
I mean... yeah, no.
Okay, so Caleb?
You know what? Let's go to class.
That day, you were astonished by some new stuff you learn in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought the class could actually be useful? What a nice surprise. You gain +1 valuable lesson, good luck trying to use that within the game, and +2 smarts.
Yeah.
It's almost time for football practice, but you see Scott without his uniform on, looking sadder than you've ever seen him. I just can't believe it, bro. Coach kicked me off the team. It's not fair. How was I supposed to know that new cocaine powder drink contained cocaine? But rules are rules, and apparently doing a bunch of cocaine is against those rules.
I like how you started talking with stuff nose.
It's better than like trying to like do my narrator voice, but not the narrator voice.
It's all good.
Plus, like he's got no fucking nose.
It's thematically accurate is what I'm trying to
He's
say.
half pitbull. What am I gonna do, bro? Sports is my life. A life without sports is like a life without life. Please, bro, help me figure out a way to get back on the team. You'd love to help. The only question is, how?
Spike the punch with Coke on prom night. If the whole team's on Coke, Coach will have to let you all play. All we gotta do is convince Coach that cocaine is a good thing. A little hands-on demonstration wouldn't hurt. So I either drug the whole team,
Or you drug the
cocaine
coach.
from the
try
coach.
and
Option scale.
I mean,
Can't go wrong either way.
I feel like the safer option is Spike, like, just drugging the whole damn team.
What?
Is that your
No,
final
hang on.
answer?
Oh, you're fucking...
Now, hang on. Like, if the coach sees what goes on, he'll probably be like, "Oh my god, this is worse than I thought."
Scott's a drug dealer.
I love this. Give me more Coke right now.
I'll be sure not to give this to Roe.
But spiking, like, drugging the team.
Hello, and welcome to the moral quandary of
Actually, you know what?
trying to
Fuck
find
it.
out how
Just demonstrate. Like, just convince the coach. Fuck it.
It's not hard to convince someone.
Hey,
Coke is
yeah! Coach can't possibly be against cocaine once he knows how great it is. I mean, how could something that makes me feel like such a good boy be bad? I felt like I could catch every ball and every frisbee. I felt like I could chase any car. I licked my own balls for hours. How could any of that be wrong? But if you really want to show him, you're gonna have to get some more cocaine. Do you know how to do that? You're sure that won't be a problem. In fact, you remember seeing someone selling it somewhere. You gain +2 creativity and +1 charm.
Uh-oh.
That someone already bought it.
Wow, I fucked you over by buying
Complete
cocaine.
accident.
Nice.
JBI?
Wow.
Let's go to the library again.
That day, you spend some time on one of the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money.
Give me all the money, bitches.
You see Polly looking unusually depressed. She's usually on hella good drugs at this time of day. You ask what's up.
I'm gonna live forever. I was the only one at a party last night, you know, because of the ecto cocaine. Then I realized it's like literally actually true. Forever is like a really, 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 really long time, you know? What if I run out of stuff to do? What if aliens take over and they ban partying? What if the world blows up and I have to live in space with dumb, boring space animals?
Please tell me one of my options is just give her more cocaine.
I get bored when the bus takes an extra 10 minutes to arrive. How am I ever going to stay hyped for eternity?
You don't have to. Whenever you get tired of existing, just go get some priest or meth. Meth.
Wow, it's like a genius. Well, try not avoiding a meth because it like kills you or whatever. But it can't kill me. I'm already dead. Can't make me lose my teeth. I'm a ghost. Don't got no teeth.
What are those teeth in our mouth?
It's like
Nice.
that's
They're
like
ecto teeth.
designed for me. This
Oh,
is
shit.
basically the biggest life hack ever. Or should I say, death hack.
Wink.
Wank.
Or did you
Polly's
say
good
wait?
mood almost makes that pun worth it. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness.
Time to be victorious. We are going to the fucking bathroom.
Please.
We have to
No.
pee.
That day, you visit the bathrooms to take a number 2. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions of your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it.
Yeah.
Look at you, you
Either.
crazy bastard. You gain +2 boldness and probably +1 staphylococcus with a slight chance of +1 STD.
HPV. HPV.
Then you realize you're feeling like going full ghost with your blanket again. You're observing your surroundings when you spot Miranda and Damien. You're about to get closer when suddenly...
Greetings, beautiful high schoolers. It is I, the interdimensional prince.
I love how we both go for the same voice.
I'm here to rescue you from your mundane existence. Just sign these marriage papers.
Not this guy again.
Look!
Whoa!
An underworld specter.
This again?
What again? Liam, this is clearly a kick-ass powerful ghost. Look at its face, so deadpan. No expression at all.
It's Pegasus Yukibo.
That's because it's not a face, it's a sheet with 2 holes cut in it.
Man, I wish my face had 2 holes cut in it. That would be fucking metal.
No, listen, it's not a face, it's...
God's friend, help us! Save us from this interdimensional creep!
Yeah, do something. Something ghostly.
Right, forget. Everyone thinks you're a
Roll
ghost.
rock at the interdimensional priest or boo. Boo.
Oh.
Whoa, did you see that? Real goosebumps.
This fucker doesn't fuck around.
My apologies, beautiful high schoolers. What exactly is boo? We don't have that many ghosts in my realm.
It's a super spooky ghost thing. You should run for your life.
Yeah, interdimensional loser. It's like a super legit ghost thing. This ghost is probably about to unleash its ghostly rage upon you. Be ready for 100 years of misery.
Oh no.
She just said boo. Can you stop all this stupidity?
Beautiful Liam has a point, yet fierce Damien and wonderful Miranda show so much energy in their affirmations that I cannot help but believe them.
Vicky girl.
Vocal energy is my main criteria when following my various advisors' advice. So today I shall retreat to my dimension, but fear not, my beloved high schoolers. The interdimensional prince will be back for you.
And so he disappears into another annoying portal. So metal, ghost person. You made him retreat with a single boo.
So brave.
He retreated because of what you 2 idiots told him. He said so in front of us just a minute ago.
Liam, really? Sometimes I wish your face was a sheet with 2 holes cut in it, so that way you couldn't say annoying stuff 24/7.
Whatever.
Little ghost friend says he did it again. Huzzah!
They leave running and screaming about how cool you are. What the fuck with your classmates, really? Anyway, you gain +2 boldness and +1 charm.
I knew that buying the sheet with holes would pay off.
Well, shit, no, it's just to do.
back to the gym because they made fun of me last time. Oh,
That
no,
day, an
I
epic
did it!
dodgeball match takes place.
Oh no!
But the match isn't as
But I can
important
still have the
as the
corpse.
human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm.
Good lord. She's so fucking charming.
After the game, you spot Vera desperately trying to ignore Coach. You go over to see if you can help.
I'm just thinking, to help you better be your best self, Vera. That's what custom workouts are for.
Thank you. Why would I need to do that? I'm already better than everyone else.
Maybe. But are you better than yourself?
No, how is that even possible?
With custom workouts. Workouts give us buff arms and strong hands.
So that we can strangle our past selves?
So we can hug our past selves and shake hands with our future.
Oh, I like mine better. Even so, the custom workout you suggested is not for me.
You don't like the million push-up system? Oh, okay. You can make your own workout. Just think of something you're good at, and a workout to make you even better at it.
Vera's
That makes
thinking,
no sense.
but you already know the perfect workout. You shout out,
Lifts. All you need is strength when you're lifting bags of your enemy's vaults. Burpees. Incredible for some reason. Let's go with burpees.
What are burpees?
Only the funnest workout ever. Drop to the ground, do a push-up, jump in the air, clap your hands, and do it all again.
And that's supposed to make my nails look fabulous. How exactly?
Simple. Burpees make the rest of you tough as nails, which frees your nails up to be smooth and supple. Yes, who needs supple nails?
Oh, that sounds stupid enough to work, which means it probably won't.
Well, like the free sample guy said to me at the deli the other day, come on and just try one. Just try it. It's free. Look, it's a little meat roll. Just try it. Come on.
Oh, fine. I'm stuck in this class until the end of the period anyway.
10 minutes and 100 burpees later.
Oh my god, my nails are incredible. It's like my fingertips are covered in sexy daggers.
I know, right? I used to run a workout nail salon, you know.
That's a thing? Hold on. I've got to register a business.
Vera soon opens a workout nail salon called Pedicurves. It's an incredible success and also a laundromat. As a founder, you gain +2 money and +1 smarts.
Oh.
Good weekend. Something
Oh,
happened.
two?
Alright.
Always
What's going on now?
Polly tries to grab your wrist on the way to the shopping mall, but her hand goes through you, so she settles for blasting a party horn in your ear instead.
Ow! Hey, yo, hey! Aren't you friends with Blue Brian and Vicky? I gotta tell you, I'm pretty into both of them, but I was wondering
Oh
if you
my
could help me
God.
choose just one.
Oh my god.
Normally, I just bone them both, but prom's coming up, and my bone counter is super full. So, let's come down to this. I know they're both party animals, but which one is the partiest animal?
I literally have cocaine on me.
Blue Brian, obviously.
If they were an actual animal, they'd be a duck-billed party puss. Vicky, no doubt. One time we went to Haiti, partied until we died, had a witch doctor raise us from the dead, and then kept on partying.
I literally have
You know
cocaine
what?
on my person.
It is true. He does have literal cocaine on his person.
Let's go with the person that's made from other people. Let's go with.
It's both of us.
Ryan.
No,
They're
you're
both Frankensteins.
No. He's a zombie. He's not actually a Frankenstein.
Okay,
Frankenstein.
well, Zambi.
Okay.
Duck-billed party bus?
Oh my god.
You mean the all-time hardest partying land animal and water mammal? Because it's amphibious?
I just realized Caleb helped me, but I accidentally fucked him over by buying the cocaine.
Oh man. Once I went to a party piss party, and one of them injected me with venom from its poisonous barbs. That's how I died. I went into a coma, hallucinated my entire other life. Where I was a character in a family sitcom that ran for 7 seasons, woke up. Oh, excuse me. Wandered into the road and got hit by a tractor.
For real, this came out for a second.
That's how I died! Oh man, good memories. Damn. If Blue Brian parties anywhere near that Harley, I'll finally get to find out what happens when you die as a ghost.
Polly floats off to seduce your pal. You hope you haven't doomed them to death by party. Then again, that's not such a bad way to go. You gain +2 fun.
Let's trade places. Everybody choose an object. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the party before. Okay.
Okay. Alright.
Well, now we have time to think about an object.
We do.
Totally not just on my desk.
I'm just looking around my room.
Also, let it be known that when I said Ansel Elgort, I had to get my Baby Driver fucking Blu-ray. So I was like, what the fuck is the name of that kid? You know, Baby Driver and fucking Faulkner Stars.
I just really liked Keanu Reeves.
I like game shows.
We know. We know. Yep.
And I just really like Nick fucking Gage. Celebrity,
just-
but
I mean, hey, I love Nick Gage.
So the nice thing about this game is, since there are like the multiple people and there are multiple outcomes in this game too, and there are different event items that you can get. It isn't just the corpse and the ghost sheet. Bit of replay value, you know, and obviously just dating all the people. So
it seems like you can play this multiple times without it being the same thing.
but I do
Yeah.
think it's a lot more fun with like people for the first time because
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
like I definitely would play it again because I just love the
I'm
concept.
back.
All right, Caleb, you should go first.
Toilet paper.
Okay. So, toilet paper.
A coffee cup.
Butt plug with a fidget spinner attached on the end.
Which end?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and then JBI.
Totally not alcoholic bottle cap.
Player order is decided based on how useful the selected items would be, and your would be as you're only belonging on a desert island. All right, butt plug with
I
a
wonder
fidget
who's
spinner for
going
entertainment.
last. To be fair, you could fidget around with a cap in your fingers like I'm doing now.
True.
Toilet paper could be some useful material.
Cup could too.
It dissolves in water. It wouldn't be able to get you off. And it wouldn't be able to get you off
I
the
mean,
island either.
Hey, it can be useful after you get off.
Island, you don't need to clean up.
Rep, just fucking pick!
Fine. toilet paper,
Just
But-
said coffee. Really? The dildo is more useful
coffee
than the
cup,
coffee
bottle
cup?
cap.
I said
You
butt
fucking-
plug, excuse you.
Did I say
Oh.
dildo?
No, I said
Plug
dildo.
with fidget spinner attached on the end. Alright, so everywhere but class is not shop. Would actually lead to story progression. Quote unquote story
Let's
progression.
go. Let's go to the auditorium.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain +2 creativity. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run.
Alright, Caleb.
Come on, Caleb.
Oh my god.
What are you gonna call you?
Pussy.
The big,
What was that? You cut out.
Big what?
Big Oz.
The Big Oz.
Man, that's the
I
coolest
want to
nickname ever.
die.
We're not doing that.
I don't know.
Later, you hear an unmistakable growling that can only mean one thing.
Liam.
Intergalactic lions have broken through space to devour one of the smaller, weaker students. No, wait, it's just the wolf pack. Guess it could have meant 2 things.
I prefer to think that it was intergalactic otters.
For the last time! Is this a permit or a pro-treason, broski?
You're my teammates and my family, and I'm not trying to be a bad Scot, but...
It's the 3rd month in a row you've missed our full moon pro-down! We got together and practiced on Wolf Pyramid and then helped each other inject cheap steroids!
Wow.
We played Flip Cup with lamb's blood spiked with natty ice!
Oh my god, why did you pick the worst thing?
That all sounds really nice, but I already had plans, and I didn't want to let people down.
Oh, Wolf! Are you with the wolf pack? Or are you with the other monsters?
Oh, damn. You're one of those other monsters. You better do something.
Let me teach you a new game. Extremely long distance fetch. Guys! On the inside, aren't we all wolves?
God, I want him to pick that one so bad just so that way he gets beat the shit. Not that I actually know what happens, to be fair.
You know what? I'm gonna risk it. Guys! On the inside, aren't we all wolves?
No!
That's like deep, bro. Like super deep.
Maybe too deep?
Perfect deepness. This is exactly the kind of question we need to be asking ourselves as SJWs.
Oh my god.
Yes, super jacked wolves need to be socially aware too.
Ooh, now I get it. We're all wolves because we all pee in the same toilets? Or because the school is one big wolf pack?
Maybe it is. Maybe it is.
The wolves wander away to ponder this further. You're not sure they're sold on this, or that they're entirely sober, so the effects may not last. Wow, you sure know a lot about wolves, and life, and everything. You must have a lot of smarts.
I sure do.
Scott looks at you with awe, and you have a feeling that he's just gained a lot of respect for you, while you've gained +2 smarts and +1 charm.
Alright, time to be victorious. And there's no better place to be victorious than the fucking gym.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team, but suddenly you convince him to not throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears, and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him.
Yes.
You
No
lose minus
mercy.
5 mercy, a stat that might be useful in Monster Prom sequel, but isn't now. And you gain plus 2 charm. Later, you see that Polly is even more excited than usual and you decide to see what's going on.
You know, I've been doing a lot of soul searching recently, get it? And I think I finally figured it out. Who I really am. I mean, my spirit emoji. I think a lot of people would say I'm like the winking ghost emoji or the flag of Ecuador emoji, but those are just who I am on the outside, you know? My real spirit emoji is pink heart with blue arrow. Through it, sorry. It's like, I'm sweet, right? But I'm also got a dark side, plus an arrow through the heart is how I was killed. Were you hit by a truck, or were you killed by an arrow? You freaking
Maybe
Yes.
she was
bitch.
hit by the truck and the truck
Just
had
the
an arrow
arrow
in front
in
of
it.
it.
Let loose an arrow.
There's also a tractor, not a truck.
Whatever. How about you? What's your spirit emoji?
My spirit emoji is pink heart with yellow ribbon with a ribbon around it because it's right next to yours in the selection menu. And my spirit animal is air horn, loud and proud and big into hip hop. I'm gonna go with. You know what? Based on how my character acts, since she's such a fucking nerd, my spirit emoji is pink heart with a ribbon around it because it's right next to it.
That's so sweet. Your heart is like a little gift for me to open. Would that kill you? Like, if I actually opened your heart? It's so hard to keep track of what kills people.
That was clever and charming. You're the whole package, huh? You gain plus 2 charm and plus 1 smarts.
Whoop whoop.
I can finally go back to the bathroom.
Just
so
can return to the bathrooms. Yay.
I'm going back.
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity, so you do some graffiti on the wall. No way! The graffiti says, "I'm bold as fuck." And you know what? It turns out the wall's a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall! A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold, and then you gain plus 2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. You see Vera at the mirror attempting to tame her hair with a cattle prod.
I'm having the absolute worst hair day. In biology, my snakes murdered the gremlin sitting next to me, which totally messed up my bun, and I didn't even want to murder him yet. You know, having my scalp covered in live venomous snakes can be a real pain in the neck sometimes. Literally, sometimes they bite my neck. My hair care routine is more diplomatic than cosmetic. I have to broker a peace treaty every morning just so my hair won't have a part in it. I know I'm gorgeous and rich and better than basically everyone, but my life is the little worst, and it's all because of my vicious reptilian hair.
Vera's acting all tough and aloof, but you didn't survive to your senior year at Spooky High School without learning to recognize when a Gorgon is fishing for a compliment. Maybe you can give her brilliant hair care tips, or at least how to make her feel better about having snakes for hair.
Taming your hair? I've got a flute that might do the trick. Why don't I come over to your place and charm them sometime? Oh, come on. There's way worse animals you could have for hair. What about squirrels? Oh, I have a flute.
This one time, a bear camper stuck a flute in my hair.
You know, that's not the worst idea I've ever heard. You can come over and try to work your magic.
Ooh.
And if it doesn't work, like snakes could just kill you.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
They're usually a lot calmer right after they do a murder. So, see you after school?
Yeah.
An invite to Vera's house, with only a slight chance of horrible death. Score! You gain plus 2 fun and plus 1 boldness.
Get in there. All right,
Holy
library
shit,
outdoors
I have
class.
16 fun.
One
So
smart.
fun.
One smarts.
Go
I mean,
to
you are a
the
zombie, so
library.
to be fair, you are keeping in character.
I like how I keep going to I keep going to the library and I still have one smarts.
Well, okay. I don't want to.
Library. Get me back in there.
Yes, the library.
I will rip your cursor in half.
Sorry, Rep is killing a dog right now as we speak.
Sorry.
Rep is having a stroke.
That day, you spent some time on the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins.
Stop mining Bitcoin.
Oh, yeah. But it works.
For the second time in a fucking row. Well, not in a fucking row, but.
I was just saying on the road. Oh shit.
You see Scott and Polly huddled around a computer wearing their custom Prank Masters shirts. They're just like their regular clothes, but they say Prank Masters on the back.
On the back, so that way we
When
don't
you
have
get
to
up
make
close,
the
you can see that they're looking confused and
Don't worry about it.
frustrated.
The internet should be a natural home for the prank masters.
With a Z!
Tell me the first thing about pranking online.
I'm sure with my one smarts I'll come up with something.
How do you even fit a whoopee cushion through the internet? And who would sit on it? Kilobytes?
Okay, but look. Okay, but just JBI, I just want you to look at who you're competing with here.
You're right, I'm pretty much on the level.
Right. Those are exactly the kinds of hard-hitting questions we need to be asking, Scott. But I don't have any hard-hitting answers.
Help us! Help us prank the internet online!
If you type the numbers 8, 0, 0, 8, and 5 in order, it looks like boobs. Use those powers to punch people in the face through their computer screens. Get in those ghost powers.
Oh, man. How did I forget I could do that? Shit, yeah!
This is such an awesome idea! I'm gonna tell all my friends about it! Polly starts punching people all over the internet. It turns out there are a lot of people there who need punching. All of Scott's friends make the punching sensation go viral. People start tweeting hashtag ghost punches at random people they want punched. Polly is able to support a thriving online business just sitting at her computer punching people. She splits the money with you and Scott. She spends hers on drugs, he spends his on whoopee cushions, and you gain +2 money and +1 fun.
I have drugs, so I can't spend more on drugs.
Let's trade places. Player order is decided based on how early you would die during a zombie apocalypse.
Wait,
Who's
Wait.
the first to die?
but I'm like... Wait.
No, it means you, not your character.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, fuck.
Hmm.
See, there's a
I
part of
feel
me
like-
that's just like, well, I'm the fattest. So I'm the least athletic. But Justin's a fucking rail. Also, he has
Who's
a lot
me?
of... You're skinny.
Okay.
He's got long hair that you could easily grab onto, too.
I'm gonna have to keep it short. I'll have to have Lee teach me that.
Get out the back. Whatever.
Fuck, if Justin's the Clementine, that means he's gonna live through so much of it. Spoilers.
Oh shit, you're right. Alright, so Justin's gonna go last.
Oh yeah, this is based on how early you would die.
You want to be the first one to die is the problem, so it's like, alright, Caleb's a fucking moron.
Hey!
Love you.
Personally, in my mind, it's either you or Caleb who are dying first.
It's true.
That's the way I see it. Yeah, who does Rep think would die first is the question.
That's true. What does a rep think?
JBI.
No. Don't put words in my cursor.
Don't put words.
I'm thinking, because transportation's a big thing, that if it comes down to you and Caleb dies first.
Okay.
Because Caleb walks, you have a truck or a car or something.
Okay.
But then you're
Hey, I
second.
can run.
Yeah, because I'll run out of gas.
No, it's
JBI is third.
Guys next.
And then Justin
Then I'm
survives
the
till the end.
Clementine.
Because he's
I'm
Clementine.
curious as to what your logic is behind that.
What? Justin surviving to the end?
I'm just curious.
Because of the whole, like, Clementine thing. I was going off
Oh.
what you guys said.
So,
It's never a smart thing
so,
to do.
Caleb, what do you want to do? Who do you want to talk to?
You can talk to the coach.
The coach is an option.
Hang on, it's the screen's frozen for me, so hang on, I gotta leave and going back.
I say Gerg or Justin dies last? Wow, you're putting a lot of faith into me.
I feel offended.
Okay, now it's okay.
Where are you going, Caleb?
You know what? I'm gonna talk to the coach.
Damn you!
You're desperately trying to enjoy your meal in peace, but Coach insists on striking up a conversation.
Hey there, bud. What you drinking? What? Milk? That's it? That's hardly a drink at all.
Take this cocaine.
Everybody knows the drink is the backbone of a balanced lunch. And what would we be without backbones? I don't know. My doctor yells at me whenever I try to find out. But enough about me. Let's get you juiced. You can have sports sauce or muscle juice. What will it be?
Both or whiskey.
Both.
I'm hardcore. I'll take both.
Whoa. Both? What a bold choice. Especially considering that these two liquids combined create another highly explosive liquid. But, you know what they say, you can't make an omelet without drinking a few explosives.
They sure do.
What
Be my favorite character.
He's mine.
You grab the 2 bottles from Coach and squirt them into your mouth. Cowabunga! Luckily, your stomach is rated as a Class 5 atomic bomb shelter, so you avoid any negative consequences. When your classmates see that you are quite literally willing to drink a bomb for no reason, they ceremonially award you +4 boldness.
Oh my god.
Fucking boldness
Jeez.
boost, man. Fucking Vicky is gonna be talking to Polly and Miranda. Girl Squad.
Alright, I'm trying to comprehend your request.
What is there to comprehend?
It's really simple, Miranda. Take my cell phone, snap a pic of me, face planting in my food with my eyes closed and tongue out.
But where for?
Right here, Miranda!
You're about to point out that wherefore means why, but luckily Polly elaborates on her own so you don't have to look like a fucking know-it-all. Morning, Maze.
Morning, Maze.
It's a new meme, Miranda. Like thinking or dabbing. It's called food poisoning, and it's dope AF. Don't you have cool trends in your kingdom?
I suppose we do. Oh, we have a fun trend called Revere Your Rollers. It's where you show nothing but the utmost devotion to the royal family. If you're good at it, you get a lot of likes on social media, and also not executed.
Do you ever listen to yourself when you speak? I bet you know some pretty cool trends, don't you, Vicky?
Heck yeah, you do, don't you?
I surely do. It's entitled Silverware Wear. It's where you take your most expensive cutlery and dress it in very nice tiny outfits. And yep, it's called dying. Oh god. Oh.
What do
Well,
you do?
What are you doing?
Okay, so here's my dilemma. Because Caleb was like, you know, oh, Polly, you know, you should totally go with fucking JBI's character.
Say I
So
got
it's
that
like,
extra
do I
boost.
still try to go after Polly, or do I move on to Miranda? I'm gonna go for Miranda. I surely do. It's entitled Silverware Wear. It's where you take your most expensive cutlery and dress into really fancy, tiny outfits.
I was
Really?
Polly was into
How have
that.
I not heard of this trend before? Beautiful silverware and fancy dresses are two of my biggest passions. This trend sounds like it was invented for me.
It may have been by you on the spot, but there's no need to go into that.
What's your favorite meme? Spike salad
Something
farts.
I get asked every day.
Spike salad farts and velvet evening gowns. Seahorse steak knives and frilly skirts. Teaspoons and tea dresses.
This trend is... no words.
Yes, the glory of this spectacular combination would leave me speechless as well. Why were I not so excited to create more memes with Vicky?
Oh my lord.
We'll have to meet up soon. Bring all your most exquisite chopsticks. I'll show bring dog clothes in which to dress them.
Yeah,
Most likely
totally.
you're
Hanging
insulting
out with
even
Miranda
12 plans and
sounds
you're going for the
amazing.
dumbest girl.
Um,
Fucking close.
Guess it's time to go out and try to find some exquisite chopsticks?
Brains.
I think it's time I try to buy something else.
Shouldn't you be out there trying to romance a classmate or something? Anyway, welcome.
I've already got it in, don't worry.
Buy yet more cocaine.
I wish I could.
A Latin
I was
accent.
honestly hoping I
Gotta
could.
go with the Latin accent.
Fuck that.
Also, Maze, I'm not 100% sure if you're being legit, but if you are, thank you.
What is it? What is
And
that
if you aren't,
tampon?
thank you.
What is the tampon description here?
You know, for good old bloody rituals, or in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsessions. Don't even dare ask me how I got this.
What about the tattoo?
It has flames and a skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder your enemies, go to prison, make everyone your bitch, and then murder them too, and go to some kind of super prison? Street cred for street cred.
I'm gonna get
That's
me a
fine.
big badass
I have never
tattoo.
been more sarcastic in my life.
He's never been sarcastic once in his life, not. You're misreading that.
Whatever, I can't read.
No,
That's
I
true.
can't read. You have false smarts.
Vera and Vampire, what's his face? Liam, I think. What's up with them?
It's Liam, you fuck.
You take your seat
Why am
beside
I-
arguably the two coolest monsters in all of Spooky High. Here's hoping you can keep up with them.
Vera, are you eating manticore steaks again?
Yes, and it's delicious.
Don't you know the amount of cruelty involved in the mainstream meat production industry?
Yes,
Casey-
and it's
Casey
delicious.
just really wants to fuck Liam.
I mean, with a
you
sweater like that.
Suck.
I mean, I do like his fucking sweater.
I was going to read my line.
Oh,
Fuck you
sorry.
guys.
Well, yes, I suppose. But it's always ethically sourced, organic, free range, and human. The human population is out of control, and eating them is the most environmentally responsible thing to do.
Listen, Liam, I happen to have a personal feud with every single animal I eat. I make sure to meet all of them first and ensure I'm devouring only the ones I hate the most. It makes it extra tasty.
Well, then, surely you can inflict such pain without going through the cruel meat industry and supporting factory farming. Isn't home cruelty better anyway?
You may actually have a point there. And if I get my hand in the pot, I can inflict even more effective and specific pain. And I bet there's a way to make money for this too. Hang on. Somehow I ended up arguing against my own interests here. Liam, do you want to find innovative and creepy ways to move society forward, or do you want to oppose cruelty like every other weak, mainstream loser?
You can actually hear Liam's brain shaking as he struggles between his desire to be perceived as ethical and his desire to be perceived as creative. Perhaps you can step in and help out.
Oh, God help me.
The animals you kill may lose their lives. What about their afterlives? Instead of letting their spirits go to waste as the byproduct of the meat industry, let's serve their eternal souls as a side dish. Liam, animals are already suffering from ignorance. If Vera wanted to increase their pain, the best we can do is teach them the concept of death so they really fear their fate. Let's educate cattle on metaphysics. Yeah, let's go with that second one. I don't like side dishes.
Well, I can't condone animal cruelty, but I wholeheartedly support animal education. I do like animals, but their illiteracy is my fourth least favorite thing about them. Right between their poor taste in fashion and simplistic views on German cinema.
Okay, there we go. It's not the worst idea you've ever had. Although, face it, custom name, you are known for having pretty terrible ideas about 50% of the time. I don't really see building an empire out of private schools for cattle, but with my business acumen, I guess it's possible.
And I can rest secure in the knowledge that I'm solving the bovine education crisis.
Helping Liam help cows is like helping you help Liam choose you to go to prom with. Or something.
Let's trade places. Everybody choose an animal. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Donkey.
Secretary Bird.
Okay, so Justin picked donkey.
I picked Secretary Bird.
Secretary bird?
Secretary Bird.
Okay.
Frog. Froggy.
God,
So frog, and
yeah,
then
you're Chauncey, John.
Giraffe.
Oh shit.
Alright, so the
So-
real answer would be the
have
Secretary
donkey
Bird,
brains,
but okay.
so I'm not doing good here.
see, Secretary Bird could take over mankind, but Froggy had a Chaos Emerald inside him, or Chaos's tail, and thus, in a way, aided in the destruction of Station Square.
We're not talking
Froggy
about a fucking
number one.
fictional character.
We are. He picked Froggy.
No, that's not
picked
actual
Froggy.
Ryan. Surrounded by
You picked
fucking
Secretary Bird,
songbirds.
go fuck yourself.
So that
Alright.
was donkey,
Donkey
and giraffe.
versus giraffe.
Let's be real here. Giraffes aren't very violent.
Are you fucking kidding me? They attack with their own goddamn necks. However, donkeys
Necks
are
are a giant target, though.
That is true. You have a very vulnerable point.
Okay.
That was too good. Oh shit, there's no fucking star disrupt.
Well, it's
Or to
because,
go to the library.
it's because this is like the last actual thing.
That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money.
That's like how JVI has
Oh,
been going
yes.
for money this whole time.
Forget about that though, Polly's here and she looks ready to party, so basically just normal.
There you are, my favorite party favor besides ecstasy. Ready to get crazy?
You indicate through a heart-stopping glow stick maneuver that you are indeed ready to hit the clubs.
The clubs,
Clubs.
not the night boo. Tonight we're going to engage in my favorite pastime. We're going to engrave my name into a tree. Party crashing! I just love crashing parties and making them go wilder and crazier, you know?
I do have
Tonight we're
cocaine.
gonna... Sorry, what?
I do have cocaine.
Tonight we're gonna crash this totally sweet baby shower I just heard about. And knowing you, I bet you got some killer ideas for how you should crash it. We should crash it. Fuck.
I agree, we should crash fuck. No, like a baby
God.
shower, like extra babies, literally crash into the party, like with a boat. I do have this boat sitting here.
Babies, you'll be having so many babies. 400 babies.
So, literally crash?
Take a ride in my boat, bitch.
Ow.
Ooh, you got me an
The-
achievement.
This is what I came to you for. Toot toot, all aboard the party boat!
Using your
I'm
advanced
farting.
nautical knowledge and your proficiency in crime, you easily hotwire a boat and crash it into the party.
Ahoy, landlubbers! Where's the grog? Who's pregnant?
It turns out the party was nautically themed, so the guests immediately start plotting what they think is a planned interruption. The host is forced to play along or look like an idiot who just lets boats crash into her party. You have a great time sharing rum, singing sea shanties, and giving the baby a sick anchor tattoo on her little unborn bicep. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Oh, yes. I'm just that good, bitch.
Fucking Vicky is going to be victorious, which means she is going to class.
That day, you learn a ton of spells that are all as cool as they are seemingly useless. A spell to renew stickers' stickiness. A spell to turn
yeah.
chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream.
Fuck yeah.
A spell to gain +2 smarts.
Yeah!
You actually use that last spell and you gain +2 smarts.
Woo!
You can start doing something productive. Or you can put on your blanket and get up to some good old ghost shenanigans.
Never not ghost shenanigans.
You're looking for someone, but you run into the person that might finally see through your ghostly deception, apart from boring Liam.
Hiya! Wait. What's this?
Another ghost? No, I can't believe that.
Finally, somebody else notices. This is clearly just Vicky wearing a.
I can't believe it because it's just too cool to be true.
I got in that belly and I tattooed that bitch.
Come on, it's not cool nor true.
Shh, Liam, I can't hear our cool new ghost friend over all your jealousy. So tell me, how did you die? We have to share so much ghost gossip or gossip. So, as I like to call it,
I wanna die.
it's fucking hard.
Good question. Time to improve a lie with another bigger lie.
Oh, fuck. I was offered as a sacrifice to the god of the party. Ellie, I won't tell you how I died on the third date, boo. Ghost wink. Oh, fuck. Both of these are really good.
I'm just gonna stand here and judge you.
I'm gonna go for it. Fuck it. I only tell how I died on the third date, boo. Ghost wink.
Wow, so enticing. I mean, to me, a third date is always the hardcore stuff. Shibari, highly dangerous sex toys, or meeting the parents.
That is pretty dangerous.
R2D2s. That thing where you put a midget in a trash can on wheels.
I'm still standing here and judging you.
So that means you died in some awesome and stupid fashion. Probably something involving sharks or basalts. Or both.
I thought that just said probably something involving sharks.
Sharks and
Bath
basalts.
salts.
Shots.
Or Or none of that, since she is just Vicky wearing a blanket.
God's sakes, Liam! Why don't you wear a blanket? Go wear a blanket somewhere else. Come on, Gus friend. Let's do something ghostly, like pet some llamas.
Definitely not a ghost thing.
Appropriate. It is if you're a ghost, duh.
And then you spend a great ghost evening petting some silly llamas. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Fucking llamas.
Oh, after I'm finally gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna go outdoors this time. I've had enough of the bathroom.
Want to go start a sports show?
That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks you what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Masuka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. Musaka, I don't care.
Masaka.
In no time, half the party is following your steps and joining the Groovy Musaka all together.
I just like to imagine that Justin taught everybody how to do the Urkel.
It's a party to remember. You gain +2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. As you walk down the hallway trying to beat a level of Bone Crush on your phone, you run smack into Vera, also engrossed in her phone.
Sure, feel free to read all over my shoulder. You wouldn't understand the charts anyway. Miranda's been mouthing off about being a princess again, as if that's so amazing.
I can hear what you're saying, Mitch. I can hear
She's a princess underwater. You know what's underwater? Sea slugs and fish shit.
Oh, you know, it goes great with toast.
You know what's not underwater? This school.
It could be.
Fuck off, Casey. Nobody's ready for Masaka. Why should birthright matter when there are so many other factors that determine a person's worth? Their beauty, their cruelty, their business sense. And using all these factors, I divided the school into cools and uncools. Now I just need to find a way to reinforce the superiority of the cools over the uncools.
I'd have to carry cool students from class to class. On that word's
Cases.
blurry for me. Yeah,
Cases, I don't know.
rotting squid should be thrown at uncool students to remind them how uncool they are. Yeah, we're going with that one.
Fuck manual labor. Throw squid at him.
It's true. The uncool students should really start taking responsibility for being the worst. And Miranda uses fear-mongering tactics all the time. She shouldn't have a stranglehold on that.
Well, you know, I like squids being thrown at my bed.
So to speak. Maybe I could throw a squid at them, and then sell the squid repellent. That way I can profit off their humiliation.
How do you hear about squids?
By the end of the week, most students have at least a black eye or 8, some students are spiders, from being bombarded with squid. Vera, meanwhile, has created a thriving startup based on the distribution of squid repellent. Turns out, dead squid being used as projectiles aren't really repelled by scent. But it also turns out the student body at the school is really, really gullible. Vera gains money and status, and you gain +2 money as a royalty for your idea and +1 smarts.
Gee, you could have fooled me, especially since I've been running around half the game as a fucking ghost.
Like how all of Caleb's stats are so fucking boosted.
Except for his money.
You know what?
Are you
Let's
gonna
go to the
to
bathroom.
the gym or the bathroom? So he's going to the bathroom.
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold, you would kill a tiny, big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you 500 boldness. But come on, You're just talking to yourself in the mirror. Where's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep +2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. Afterwards, Scott catches up to you, panting excitedly. Bro, hey, I was just looking for you. I can't stop thinking about you. This is sounding good.
Get in
I'm very
there.
afraid that you two are in the bathroom.
So I thought maybe tonight if you weren't doing anything. Yes,
Aw.
yes.
You can do me.
We could maybe go somewhere private and, use our bodies to.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Work out! Oh, okay. You're maybe a little disappointed, but you can still salvage this. You suggest the most romantic workout location you know.
French squats, naked basketball.
Well, Caleb.
Both of these are pretty good.
I'm no fun, and even I know the answer to this one.
I'll be quietly.
That's right. Fucking naked basketball.
Okay, alright. Naked basketball. Let's go for it.
You fucking idiot. Oh, god damn it.
Naked basketball? You just put two of my favorite words together into one word. Let's do it. Let's play basketball the way the Founding Fathers intended. You're not sure the Founding Fathers had any opinion on being naked during basketball, but now's not the time for historical objections. You play a very intimate game of one-on-one. The other students are too impressed by your beautiful bodies to object. A talent scout from the Naked Basketball Association happens to be there.
Oh
After
my
you put your
god.
clothes on again, he signs you and Scott on for the upcoming season.
Oh, yeah.
My grandma is going to be so proud of me. It looks like the ball's in your court now. Or perhaps the balls are in your court. You gain +2 fun and +1 money.
I'm just imagining how uncomfortable it would be to fucking post
JBI.
up on somebody.
Who are you asking to prom?
Hey, Polly, would you like to prom with Go? Yes.
Vicky.
Oh god. Oh man.
You can pick one of them, or you can go stag.
Fuck it, I'm going for fucking Polly.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Vera.
Well, Caleb?
No.
I mean, you know who the hell I'm going for. I gotta
No,
go.
I don't.
Miranda.
I'm gonna go Big Scott.
Big Scott.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to still figure out what the fuck your eye situation is.
You know?
Well, they're drawn
Okay.
on with chalk, so thank you for bringing that to my attention.
And there's
Oh.
yeah, you can see like the above her eyebrows. Well, drawn on eyebrows.
Oh, Vicky.
Oh.
Hey, Boo!
Fuck
Prom?
off, no.
Ghost on Ghost is like super vanilla. I have enough Ghost with myself.
Yes.
If you were something else, maybe like a zombie, or a magician, or a Frankenstein's monster, or the very concept of fear. But no, you're clearly a very realistic ghost, just like me.
You're fucked.
Wait,
you're
you
actually-
are
you
one
are
of these
actually one of
things.
Polly out.
And she's phased out before you can even take off your stupid blanket. God damn it.
Why do I keep it on?
Prom night sucks. Why did you decide to ask anyone to prom while wearing a blanket?
Why did I decide to keep wearing it? God damn it, Vicky.
You pretended to be a ghost, yet you're the one haunted by the ghosts of your failures.
Oh, that's deep.
Victorious.
Boo! You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you.
I should have gone with Miranda.
You're asking me to go to prom with you? You see yourself in a mirror? Your face is a crime against humanity. Not one of the crimes against humanity I enjoy perpetrating.
Oh!
Your failure made you so despised by society that you were exiled to the wilds, where you joined a pack of wolves. Still, you were so bad at social interaction that you also failed at getting a date for Wolf Prom.
No! I'm a loser!
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you.
Prom night? Yas!
Yes.
You seem like the kind of person that would have us both spending the night in the hospital.
Hell
And
yes,
that's the
Perks.
kind of unnecessary danger I like in my afterlife. Let's go. It's time to make some wild and poor life decisions. Choices. Fuck.
Prom was wild, but still not wild enough for the likes of you. So close to dawn, you decided to keep partying by improvising a dope after party in an abandoned manor house. You partied with a group of classmates for days. Over time, people came and left. Some even died from too much partying. At one point, one of the deities of partying hard appeared, summoned by the deaths of your peers, which turned out to be a sacrifice to him. He declared you his heralds and bestowed upon you supernatural rad party powers, like endless confetti, whatever that means. Then he joined you and you all kept partying for another entire week, because that's how you roll.
Oh, yes.
Oh, come on. Come on.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster
Come
Prom
on,
with
Scott.
you. Prom? I don't know a lot about math, bro, but you plus me seems to equal a great night. Let me check our math book to be sure. That isn't a correct formula, but Scott is still thrilled by your upcoming prom date. Woohoo! Prom night was the best. The two of you got lost on your way to school and ended up having a crazy misadventure in a dungeon. By the time you finally arrived at prom, your bonds were tighter than ever. You learned a lot about Scott. It turns out that aside from sports and cheerleading, he also loves the sky and stars. He even gives his own names to constellations, and if he knew the word astronomer, you're sure he would love to be one someday.
There's secret endings?
Jesus Christ.
This is fun.
So, Justin is most likely to be Razgard, the space goddess of illusion in disguise. And Scott is most likely to be a good boy.
Good job, Scott.
Proud of you.
Holy shit.
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After
Where's
Monster
that blood
Prom,
boy?
we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. Also, I am the Blob Boy.
That was who Rep was this whole time.
And you know what? As it always does, life happened and it was wonderful. Damien and Scott teamed up and took second in a national Pokemon tag tournament. The crowd was amazed. Their Pokemon team did taxes as if there were no tomorrow. It was a thing of beauty. Polly's drug cooking skills proved to be useful and she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry. Yet, on her free time, she still cooks drugs. Her greatest invention so far, watermelon-flavored ecstasy and a thing called LS Dope. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not part of the game, she plays the game. So be careful, maybe she's now the one pulling your strings. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of other battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I like this. And it doesn't always end as depressing as the fucking Yogg, which I like.
Yeah. And again, the Yaga is supposed to do kind of a depressing ending.
It is, but, you know, even the good endings are depressing in that. Even the bad endings in this were at least delightful.
Yeah. I wasn't
I was
delighted.
about to say, Jamie, Justin got it pretty bad.
Because it got funked quite a bit.
Did.
And Caleb somehow always helped me, no matter what.
By buying the cocaine.
I just had to pick the fucking ghost.
I just had to pick the
Factory
dead
says-
corpse. Which was
That's
the
why
worst
you're probably-
decision.
That's why you see a lot
Also-
of YouTubers that for voice actors.
Yeah, I just noticed. I was fucking covering Aaron Hansen.
Mm-hmm.
And I missed who's playing, Damien?
I didn't.
I know that, Gerwig's character is voiced by, Takahata 101.
Mm-hmm.
Because Taka is coach.
Hey there!
Wait, what?
I'm
What?
sorry?
Can I play this dragon fanfic? Oh, okay.
An item in the shop or something.
Yeah, that's probably an item.
Yeah, it
Probably.
might be.
That would be my assumption.
Okay, so I didn't realize this would take like almost 3 hours, but
It said 2 hours for a full game.
Well, to be fair,
It
Well, I
did
mean,
take
there
us
were
into
times
account.
reading
where,
out
like,
loud.
we walked away and like you know
Sure.
dogs barking and we had to pause. So
I had to buy more cocaine.
So I don't know if I'll be doing anything tomorrow night, but Thursday night, me, Justin, Caleb, me, JBI, Caleb, and Gerg are going to be playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 because it's on sale right now, and also because superhero fucking search settings are probably peak fucking high right now.
I
Yeah.
get those
It's
views.
Black Panther season, bitches. Probably.
So everyone's still here. Thanks for showing up. Like, thank you guys for fucking sticking it out till 11 my time, which is fucking past 2 a.m. Justin's time, I'm pretty sure,
Yeah, it is.
and past
In the
midnight your
worst
guys'
time
time.
in the best time
One
zone.
hell of a time.
In the best time zone.
So till tomorrow or Thursday. Bye.
Bye bye.